5, 4.
Hi, I'm Diana Montford, the world's first transgender television journalist, on the air continuously since 1990. And this is, yes, the one, the only, the unique and inimitable Diana Montford Show. We have a very interesting lineup today. We have, now you'd better say your last name yourselves. We have Leah and Brendan
Irizarov.
who, Brendan is a singer, an excellent singer, as you'll hear. Leah is his mother, unbelievably. She looks like a sister, but she's his mother.
Thank you.
And she is going to tell us all about how to manage a young performer, how to decide what classes he or she should take, how to know if your child has talent. So if you have a child with talent, or if you have a child with no talent and want the child to have some talent, or if you once saw a child with talent on television, or if you are going to cross the street to see talent with a child or something like that, this is the show for you. My guests, Ms. Leah and Mr. Brendan Irizarov. Why can I not pronounce? I can pronounce it, I just can't remember it. So talk to me. Now, Brendan, you sing.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
12 years old. And Leah, you are basically, in addition to being his mother, his manager.
Yes.
And how did you decide that it was worth pursuing, that music was, that Brendan was really talented?
It actually was his decision. He has an older sister who always basically play with him like, like I say, let the children play like they always play. And it happens to be she was in acting school and she was performing. We took Brendan to the acting school, and the director just pulled him on the side and told me, can you perform? Can you do something for us? So he sang some songs, and she thought he was charming, he was talented, and me as a parent, I just being there for them and support them. And I did a lot of work, of course, at home. But most of them really, if the child is talented and likes the challenge, because it is a challenging, then all you do is just support them with everything. And we're still supporting, we're still working on it. And right now I told him I opened all the doors for you, I made my job. Now it's all up to you.
And what's his sister's name, by the way?
Daniela.
Daniela. Hi, Daniela. How are you?
She's 17. She's a basketball player. She actually writes musics. Yes, and I told her to create something for him, and maybe someday they'll create something. He'll sing her own songs, their own songs. It will be cute.
Brendan, do you want to make singing your life?
A part of it.
What I'm saying is, do you want it to be your career?
Yes.
And I've heard you sing. You're very talented. Do you think it's going to be something that you can sustain for the rest of your life?
Probably.
Tony Bennett, he's 80-something. He's still doing it. So, what made you want to sing?
It gave me the feeling whenever I sing, or I'm at home, maybe going on YouTube, looking up songs. Whenever I sing, I have this emotion inside me. It's like dancing and singing and acting. It's like all together, all three.
Wonderful. And you also act?
Yes.
Have you acted in anything?
Yes, I have acted in a couple of films. I have acted in a film called The Right to Live.
Recently, yeah.
The Right to Live?
Yes.
What was it about?
It was about parents abusing their child, and the parents being abused also.
Oh, the parents are also, who abuses the parents?
Well, the olders, like their own husband.
Oh, I see. The husband hits the wife hits the kid, and everybody hits everybody. Sounds like a feel-good movie. So you act, you sing, you dance?
Yes, a little bit. I'd like to learn how to dance.
And actually, he's going to be dancing next year. We're putting him in a special trainers who's from Russia. It's gonna be unique dance that nobody ever, I hope nobody ever see, because something different. We're gonna work on it, and so next year.
You're Russian.
Yes.
Where?
I'm Russian Persian. And
Russian Persian. How
yes.
exotic. How wonderful.
yes, and I'm from Russia, but
Of Persian descent.
yeah.
And so are you, obviously.
Yes.
Russian Persian.
Yeah, but I was born in America.
That's the big thing. That's how he says all the time. I'm
Well,
American.
Sure. You know.
Yes, you are.
So, you now, Daniela does not want a show business career, is that it?
She wants to be a criminal justice, and she's going for that, and she's applying to different colleges. She believing in going after criminals, and that's really what she wants it. And she also wants to be a side, like she's taking another course with the teaching. She likes children. She worked with children in daycares for 3-4 years while she was in high school. And she loves children, and they do love her too. And this is what I tell to every parent, and I encourage to every parent. Just let your children choose their own path in life. Don't push them with anything, and be yourself a child with them. This way, they'll tell you, like my children, they'll tell me where they are exactly at the moment, where they go. Mom, can I go here? Mom, I'm finished my basketball, I'm coming home. Mom, I'm in the park right now with my this, and everything, the whole thing. I never have to ask. I just know they respond it. And at the same time, when, well, you know, everybody do something bad in life, they have to go through that and learn, and then they will come and share with me. And that's the key. You know everything about it. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, we do worry about it, but, you know, it's not like I'm not going to worry about it.
Brendan, did you always want to sing?
Yes.
Really? Always? You always knew that you were
when I
going
was-
to be a singer?
When I was little, I didn't know, but I always liked to sing. Like, I enjoy doing it. I like to get my voice out there.
Isn't that interesting? When did you start taking lessons?
When I was about
8.
8,
So you've been studying now 4 years.
Yeah.
Do you think that if someone has no talent, that person can learn to sing, or do you think one has to have a certain amount of talent, and that talent can be refined, but people who cannot sing cannot be taught to sing?
I think everyone can sing.
Really?
I think so too.
Really?
Yeah, I finished music school 7 years myself,
Oh,
singing. And I believe you could learn. I even know a couple of singers in Russia who is celebrity right now, and one of them is a girl who's now very famous, and she never had a voice, and her mother hired a teacher how to breathe from the stomach and how to open up and go higher. And so she became famous. And
Good, good, good.
everyone just gotta work and believe it.
So now you know, even if you think you can't sing, you can take lessons and see if you can figure it out. In fact, let's listen to one of Brandon's songs. Brandon or Brendan? Brendan.
I wish these lights
One forever, the friendship never in this world depart and part. So let this evening last forever, as it has driven closer, heart to heart. Why should we say farewell in sorrow? Let's sing again. This song will fly and reunite us all tomorrow. Never, never say goodbye. Never, never say goodbye. Never, never say goodbye. Never, never, never say goodbye. Never, never say goodbye. Never, never say goodbye.
Well, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Your voice is changing as we speak. You are, by your own admission, in mid-puberty,
Yes.
which can be a lot of fun, and singing has nothing to do. I remember my own puberty. You said we all do bad things. I remember. And loved every damn minute of it. But that was a long time ago. Now, you told me before we went on that people who are in the midst of puberty probably should not strain their voices.
Yes, they shouldn't sing high notes because it is very bad for them while they're going through puberty. Because let's say I sing low notes,
Yes.
and while puberty is passing by, after it is finished
Uh-huh.
and fully developed and everything's finished already,
Yes.
your voice, it will increase and it will be better. But if you will sing during puberty high notes that you cannot reach,
Yes.
and you're pulling your lungs, like let's say you're going like high notes, stretching them, it's very bad for you, and your voice will get worse after puberty.
So what do you do? Do you wait until puberty's over?
Well, you can still sing, but
Don't
Notes.
strain your voice.
yes.
At what age can you reach for higher notes?
Well, I think I'm gonna start when I'm 15 or 16, just to be safe.
Does that also apply to female singers or only males?
I think it applies to both.
Oh, okay. So, if
Not
you're
really.
a young person,
Not really.
you know, do not strain your voice and no screaming at your mother, you bitch, I hate you. You ruined my life. You know, I mean, say it calmly, you bitch, I hate you. You've ruined my life. Are we on? Yes, but anyway, so I do not sing, have no talent for it, do not wish to sing. So this is a mystery to me. Singing is an absolute mystery to me. I have no idea what singers do. I mean, now, do you have to go to class several times a week?
Yes,
Twice
you
a
learn
week, you went.
you learn more and more as you go to class for singing. You learn where to take a breath in a song, in a beat, how to keep with a beat, because when I was younger, I had trouble. I was losing beat while I was singing. I wasn't on the right notes.
Is there a reason for that? The emotion of the song was...
Yeah, it's a beat like bum bum. Like you have to stay on the beat while you sing, and you learn about it day by day when I've been going there.
So now, how do you find the right coach for you? I'm sure it's like a marriage. I mean, some coaches may be very good, but not very good for you. How do you know when you found the right one?
I find the right one. I'll know that when I see that they know what's my problem and why I need this and what is it that's bothering me. How can I make it better to reach what I want?
Do they sometimes say, well, what you want wouldn't be the best for you? You should want this because that's more your style or something?
I don't know. Well, only if they're judging you or...
Oh, and that's not good.
No, it's not good.
So if they don't do it your way, in other words, if you say this is the style I want, and they say, well, I think this would be better for you, then they're not right for you?
If they try to help you out, that's the right thing to do.
Right.
But if they say that you can't do this, there's always a way to do something. So if they say you can't do this, I'd say, well, I can't, you can't help me then.
Right. It must be very expensive to take all these lessons, is it?
Well, not really. And I find this teacher that actually worked with him from Jewish community synagogue, and he has his own group of boys. They actually do sing in Millennium Theater. It's a Russian theater where we have a lot of concerts. And so what he does, it was a group of boys that's singing, only they go to a certain age. So he says puberty. During that time, he doesn't take certain age of children for reasons. And so he only worked with little boys. So it wasn't that expensive, but I worked 2 jobs all my
Good for
life
you.
and single mom. And even if I had a husband, never helped, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sure there's many women out there with situation like mine and maybe even worse, I don't know. But it's all about, how I was in music school. I was in designing school. I could
You designed the dress. you're
Yes,
wearing,
I
by the
did.
way.
Thank you. I designed a lot of my clothes, and actually, speaking of it, friend of ours, designed a special
Michael T.
designer,
Cole
Michael T.
designed
Cole.
this.
Yes.
Designed Brendan's T-shirt.
He put his
and
initials, which is very cute, BI, which very cute of him, and he does a really, really nice job.
He does.
And perfect
Michael
colors,
T. Cole.
silver,
And
gold. Everything.
Sunday he will be a guest on our show, and you can see him talking about his wonderful work. Now, do you want to be a popular singer as opposed to, say, a classical singer?
Yes.
And where do you see the music business going these days? I mean, so much of it is electronic these days. How important is singing technique, you know, for a recording career?
I think it's important, and it's also hard. And I think that it's hard to find someone that can help you sing better and to increase your voice, but it's difficult for now.
Well, so technique is important no matter how music is produced, no matter how electronically, how whatever, it's important to,
Yes.
yes.
Well, like one of his producers said, just be natural. And he had an interview a couple of years ago with this group, remember, in Long Island, and he was listening to him, and he says, you're not an opera singer, but that's not about that. He says, it's about how you stand up on stage and being different than others. It's how you're putting that song out, like he says, the emotions of the song, it comes out, the energy and the spirits, it's basically transfers to people, and people could feel it. It's because how you're singing that, bringing out. So it's all artistic, like it's all together, really. So that's why maybe he's good in acting, and that's what happens lately, that he become doing a couple of movies offered. And
Good.
yes, he...
By the way, what is your email address so that if anyone out there wants to ask questions about music or offer work or something, they can do that?
Sure, it's very simple. Silver 77737 G like a gold at gmail.com.
So it's silver 777 gold.
No, just G, letter G.
Oh,
Silver 777G at gmail.com.
oh, silver 777G at gmail.com.
Correct.
Okay. So, do you want to be a singing actor, or do you want to concentrate on singing or acting, or what?
Right now, while I'm going through puberty, I want to concentrate on acting, because I don't know how my voice is going to be after puberty. So for now, I like acting, and I'm going to...
Menopause ain't no picnic either. Ken, what can I tell you? But anyway, yeah.
For now, I'm going to stick
To
to
love.
acting.
Okay. Is acting, you've already had parts in films and all that.
Yes.
Would you like to get a TV series, like with you playing a character on a TV series?
I love that.
You would love that. Yes, I would too. So. Do you have an agent?
Yes. I have...
No, he doesn't have an agent right now.
But I have...
He had an
kids.
agent before, and right now we don't work with that agent.
Yes. That was...
Could you be his agent? Would that work for you?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I've done more than any agent.
Good for you. And your
And that's the
mother's on
truth.
your side. An agent, you never know. But your
That's the
mother you
truth.
can trust, you know?
Yeah.
Unless she's Joan Crawford. But she's not, so. And even Joan Crawford loved her kids
We
when
all
she
do.
wasn't killing them. But anyway, sorry, Miss Crawford, wherever you may be. When I was a child, my mother had been a singer, dancer, actress from the age of 14. My grandparents escaped the Spanish Civil War, and my mother went on the stage at the age of 14 because they needed the money. Because yes, she had artistic leanings and took dancing lessons all her life, but basically they needed the money, you know. And in those days, there were vaudeville was still hanging in there, and nightclubs all over the place. Today, it's not a. Today, show business is more of an elective. It's not like what you do to make money.
Yeah.
So, do you want to make it your full-time work?
Yes. I like to make acting, singing, breakdancing, even modeling, of all for full-time work,
Mhm.
because I like to have a job that I enjoy doing.
I don't blame you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now you sing. Do you sing professionally?
No, haven't done for 20 years, so I just do it for my own fun. I sing with them, with my daughter and him, and my daughter Frances. Can your mom adopt us, please? So she's a lot of fun because I try to be with them cool, like they want me to be like friend, not
Yeah.
like a mother.
Yeah.
But when it has to be mother, I'm a mother and I'm a tough one.
You have to be.
But
Friends they can get anywhere. They only have one mother.
yes, so hopefully they appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sure. they
And
do.
hopefully they'll.
You seem totally dedicated to their lives, to making their lives good and perfect. You know?
I let them choose and lead their life, basically.
Yeah, that's good. So, Brandon, why don't we hear some more of your music? Okay.
That's
Let's hear some more of Brendan's music. Say your name again.
Brandon Irizarov.
You can do the things that can be done. You can win the fights that can be won.
Kim Possible. This
Which song is
song
called?
is named Kim Possible.
Kim Possible.
it's from the cartoon.
Well, it's about it's in a TV show, Kim Possible, but the song is called Kim Possible.
Okay. Can you spell it? K-I-M?
POS.
Oh, Kim Possible. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did that for the iPod show when he was in John Robert Power Acting School.
Oh, wonderful.
They did that. For
I
the-
taught at the Barbizon School of Modeling.
I thought so.
Yeah. Is John Roberts? Yeah, we can't advertise, but did you enjoy it?
Yes, helped me a lot. And
I've always thought those schools are excellent myself, and I taught at one, and, you know.
It's a lot of fun because they learn from
Sure.
a lot over there. But I think personally, it's also one-on-one helps a lot.
Yes, I agree.
And that's more because you could
I
correct
agree.
it more one-on-one. The teaching and coaching.
Yes, I agree. The thing is, at this school that I taught at, first I had to take the course, so they gave me a $3,000 course for free,
Yeah.
so I could teach it.
Expensive too.
Yeah, and this was like 30 years ago, when that was a lot of money. I got it for free, so I could teach. That was very nice.
It's not any cheaper now.
No, I guess not. So, are you? When will your puberty be? When I was that age, we never discussed these things. When do you think you'll be out of the oven, kid? I mean,
15 probably.
And then,
If anyone wants to hear the song, it's called Kim Possible. It's just you. On YouTube, you can type that in.
on YouTube,
It's just you, Kim Possible.
it's just you, Kim Possible. And can you be seen on YouTube? I'm sorry to keep calling you kid. Everyone's a kid to me.
I could be seen on Google. If you
Methuselah's
type
a
in
kid to me.
if you type in Brandon Irizarov on Google, you will find me.
Okay. So, and there you are singing and doing your thing. And I believe this show will someday go on YouTube. I have that hunch. Isn't that so?
Definitely will be.
Okay. That was Brendan singing Kim Possible. And you can catch that on YouTube.
Yes.
And other selections from Brendan's album. And he will be working on another one soon.
Yes.
What year is this? You're 3 years from now, definitely, right?
Yeah.
And we are going to look for Brendan all the time and be really happy that we see him because he's good. And you really are a really great singer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Leah must be a good
Thank you.
singer too, or you wouldn't have such a talented son.
Well,
I probably got it from her.
Yeah.
My whole family is musicians.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, good.
They
my
play piano
uncle,
and everything.
my uncle was an opera singer,
Oh, wonderful.
and my nieces and all of them, pretty
What?
much so.
You want to put him on American Idol?
And you want to put Brendan on American Idol someday, don't you?
Well, I want to put together singing and dancing combination of two.
Anyway, we are almost out of time.
Yeah.
Why not give your email address again?
silver777g@gmail.com.
And my guests have been Leah and Brendan. Say your last name.
Irizarov.
Irizarov.
Irizarov. Sounds like something from the Russian Revolution. Anyway, and I'm Diana Montford, and I love you a lot. And I will see you next time. And even if no one else loves you, I love you. And you take good care of yourself. Bye.
You can hit it.
That was
Okay.
And thanks to DASA, which stands for Dignity for Our Student Act, which was
Right.
passed by
The
the
anti-bullying
Senate.
measure.
Yeah, so there's going to be a new generation of LGBT, especially trans folks, who are going to